line of work are you in?
Waste management consultant.
Broken, the boat's coming through.
I'll give you a fucking bone, you prick! Where's my fucking money?
I don't think you can smoke. Who's gonna complain? Huh? Him?
I don't give a shit what he says. What happens I decide, not you.
This is overdue. I'm in the waste management business. Everybody immediately assumes you're mobbed up. It's a stereotype, and it's offensive.
Yo. What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It's another week. We are here. Guys, what in the world? Every single week, I'm changing it up a little bit. I'm not happy with, I get bored. Let's just be honest. No, not bored. I just get bored of the same old. And honestly, like we messed with the aesthetics. I was wondering where the light was. We messed with the aesthetics here in the podcast room. So before I keep going too much, let me make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. Hello. Testing. Okay. I can hear myself. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you guys can hear me, give me a quick thumbs up. Just trying to get you guys to give me thumbs up. That's all. We got some people in the room. I put the TV on for you guys. I don't want to wear those all the time. I feel like the dude on There's Something About Mary, the Frank and Beans dude. Yeah, I know. It's kind of dark in here. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. That's better. See, what's his face told me, David told me to do it at 10%, the lighting, and it was kind of dark. I wasn't liking it too much. And I just got a text message from my wife saying it's dark. She's watching. So I bumped it up to 20. But yeah, so we did some messing around. Where's it at? Damn, it's weird. These wood strips are actually intentional. So we actually put those up, stained them intentional to give it a little bit of breaking it up a little bit. The foam is only on this wall right now. Eventually we're going to add some on the side walls a little bit, maybe some foam panels, some big old foam panels, but trying to make it look as professional as possible. But kind of fit with my theme. I don't even know what my theme is. I like dark. I like black, obviously. But a little bit of rustic, a little bit of plant greenery. I don't know. Whatever. It's Wednesday. You guys didn't come here to listen to my podcast room. You guys came to talk shop. So let's. You guys were kind of talking before. I was a little worried because I saw some comments at the beginning. I thought, oh shit, it carried over from last week, and you guys were talking before the live even started. So that's kind of cool. So let's see who's all here. I only got 3 likes, guys. Give me a couple thumbs up. I would appreciate it. I really would, because it's all about trying to get a little more engagement in the algorithm. I got little sound effects here. That's for the extra thumbs up that you guys are giving me. I appreciate it. But anyways, let's see who we got here. Anna Lee, yo, how's everybody doing this week? Thank you for being here, Anna Lee. Gator Dumpsters, appreciate you guys. As always, OGs of the channel. This water bottle's kind of in the way. Trying to move this off camera, but nope. Way over there. What's going on? Dylan Dunn, what's up, brother? Live from the truck. Just finished the last drop, headed to the gym. So today, I actually had 0, me personally. But Daniel had kind of a full day, although he was kind of done by like 3:30 anyways. So for us, it's slowed down a little bit this week, but I only have, I have several 30s. I got the new 30s there. I got 7 of the new 30s there out of 9. So I've got 2 of the new ones out, but then I've got 2 empty of the OG ones here. So kind of the same. I still about most of my cans out. Most of my small cans are out. Probably about 5 of those in the yard. So it's been pretty steady. We're doing pretty good. I'm happy with business, especially being February. Now going into spring season, though, it's really time for it to start ramping up. So we'll see how busy it starts to get. It's been hit or miss. 1 week has been really busy. Next week has been a lot of pickups. So just kind of how it goes. Yo, MF Dumpsters from Northeast Ohio. What's up, brother? Appreciate you being here, man. Doing good, Annalie. Hope Gator Country. We had some crazy weather the last couple of days. Talking about y'all getting those storms in the other night. Not sure how far south it stretched. We've got some really, really hard storms. My shop here has been leaking. I have been, mind you guys, I'm still leasing this place. I'm still renting this place out. I'm trying to buy it from the owner. I'm hoping he'll sell to me because he's not really taking care of things. Although he says he's going to take care of the roof for over a month now. It's been to the point where I put in over 20 grand worth of office construction here, and in hopes that I will buy it. Like I have a feel. We've talked about it. I think he will sell. Not sure when though. I know he wants to hold on to it for a little bit, but if not, I'll just take it all down. But at the end of the day, I put all this stuff up and it's leaking on my drywall, which is pissing me off. So I've had to fix a couple things and yeah, so hopefully he'll be replacing the roof here in the next week or so, because I kind of had a come to Jesus moment with him after all the rain. And then we got all the wind, and I noticed we flew the drone up today, and there was literally sheet metal panels that were blown over, pieces of metal outside on the side on the concrete on the ground, and yeah. So, anyways, I hope he lets me buy the place because I've done a lot of work to it. I just tinted all the windows, like all the windows in the whole front of the building. There's a lot. I think there's like 12 big windows. They've all been tinted because we want some better lighting, and we know it's going to get hot during the summertime. Plus it looks good. But yeah, so then in the wind, and then all of a sudden the rain stopped. We got a ton of rain. And then all of a sudden we got this massive windstorm yesterday. Literally, it blew in dust from like West Texas, and the skies turned like this crazy orange color for like 4 or 6 hours, where it just kind of like end of the world type of feeling. It was kind of crazy. And it's all the dust from like West Texas. Fab some up this week. Yo, what is up, Elite Dumpsters, man? Working on some mounts for my rolly skates, custom mounts for the trailer. Nice, bro. I think that's what MF Dumpster is saying he's going to fab up this week. Nice, brother. Royal Skates does have a pretty good mount, but when I have a mount that he had given me a while back, and I was going to mount it to the hooklift trailer, but the way that they run their hydraulic lines and stuff, there really wasn't a good spot for it. So I still have that mount. Might mount it on the Kenworth. Guys, so we just posted a video today. And I did a comparison, like a little side-by-side comparison between the Kenworth and the International. Well, technically, it's between the Powellfinger and the Stellar. The trucks are both good trucks, so no testing there. But the speed on the Stellar is so much faster. It's kind of crazy. You don't know. I mean, it's not slow until you got something else that's faster and you can compare it to. Because before the Stellar, I thought the International was crazy fast. So, kind of cool. What's up, Guido? Saying what's up, people. So I don't know what that means. Cicely. Not sure what that means. Sorry. Well, sounds so much better. Appreciate that. Hopefully a little less echo. Dylan, this is ready for our podcast plus studio. The studio looks nice. Thank you. Still dark burlesque lighting. Absolutely burlesque. Holy moly. Dirt blew everywhere yesterday. Yesterday was great. Landfill. Yeah, I was at the landfill and the door was just like such a pain. And then obviously the tarps are a pain in the ass to roll up when you with all that wind. So it was just crazy. Oh, Dylan says hi, Jenna. Jenna brought me dinner again today. Thank you for dinner, hon. Wally Gone, what's up, man? Checking in from Brooklyn, New York. What is going on, Joe, man? The trash man. Appreciate you being here, brother. Pick up work-wise with all the houses that fell over. You know, I saw that video. I would live in that subdivision. That's crazy. It seemed like some weak little framed houses, but it was new construction. So there wasn't very many houses that fell over technically that I saw. It was more like RVs and mobile homes that, but it wasn't. I haven't seen anything in person, not around here. Need more 20 yards. So I did place an order this week for only two concrete dumpsters. Like I wanted a 15-yard breakout dumpsters, which I believe they have like a little angle iron on the top rails so that they can smash it down on the dumpsters. Rectangle from Keystone, and I got them 20 or 22 feet long. I want to say 22 feet long, same as the 30s. So it's going to be really low walls. I don't know exactly how low, but it'll probably be like 3.5 feet, 4 feet walls. I am doing a little bit more concrete. Dylan has got me a job with concrete, but I've been doing a little bit more concrete left and right, and I've been only using my 15s, which they've been good. Excuse me, but I wanted, actually they might be lower than 4 foot, probably like 3 foot walls. But I really wanted something that's a little bit longer for the big trucks only, specifically for concrete. So those should be coming in next few weeks. Good to hear. Definitely been up and down with the weather, but been booming when the sun is shining. After a super slow start, ended closing out record February. Took some proceeds and ordered more cans. I think that's what we all do. I think we all are like addicted to buying more and more cans. It's a good thing. And at some point, I think I'll be happy, but I'm not sure when. Like 500 right now sounds like a magic number to me. If I can get to 500, that's 10x what I currently have. So 500 sounds good. Maybe when we get to 500, I'll probably pull back a little bit. But the goal is definitely moved from 100 to 5. Taylor, what's up, man? Keep grinding, everyone. Absolutely. Elite says, shop looked great when I stopped by months ago. I can't imagine what it looks like now. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Elite did stop by here. We're getting comfortable. Let's just say that. Like it's becoming ours. We're putting in our personal touches. It's less of a construction, clean construction, and more like we're bringing more stuff. I found a conference table that I want to pick up. So this will be more of a conference room / podcast room, of course. But it's dual purpose. And then loving the way my office is turning out. And outside, things are starting to come together. So hopefully we can fill the outside up with some more trailers. Heard it's supposed to get windy tomorrow too. We were flying a drone out there today and doing some footage on the Keystone trailer. I had the Keystone trailer. Let's see, turn this heater off. I had the Keystone trailer hooked to the truck today, and we were driving it around. Went and did believe it or not, I went and did a junk removal quote today. It's a big one too. It's actually a warehouse. I guess I can say it. It's somebody that one of my vendors that we had at the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase in November. He has a warehouse, and it's in Arlington, and it's got a bunch of junk in it. I mean, a bunch of trash. So apparently he bought out another company, and that company has been in business for 50 years. And this was literally 50 years of this guy collecting all this equipment, and it's old, it's obsolete, it's not needed anymore. There's no value in it. There's some stuff that there's a bunch of screw, those racks that have a bunch of little cubbies in them for screws and all different types of different screws and bolts and nuts and all that stuff. But for the most part, it's all a bunch of trash, some metal. And I talked to Dylan about it. And I was like, I've never, you guys know, I've done one junk removal job, and that was some shitty little cardboard in a garage, and I think I charged a guy $100 or whatever. I've never really bid on a job like this. I didn't want to be that guy, be like, hey, what is, how much should I charge for this or whatever? But I did call Dylan. I sent him a video, and I had estimated about 4 to 5 30-yard dumpsters. And I think we were both on the same page on that. So tell me in the comments, what would you, if you guys had a junk removal job, for those of you guys that do junk removal, and you have about, let's go for 5 30-yard dumpsters. What would you charge for obviously the dumpster and the labor to fill them up? Kind of curious on what the going rate is everywhere. So I'll be sending him a quote probably tonight or tomorrow, and we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to get that job. Kind of cool. Looking forward to that. It won because it's a Kenworth. The Hook brand has nothing to do with it. Yeah, okay. It does win because it's a Kenworth. I'll take the Kenworth over the International all day, but the Hook definitely. It's not one that's better over the other. I didn't do that video to knock Palfinger, and I was a little worried about that. I'd be like, oh, because I've gotten several comments already of people like, man, I see what's going on with your Stellar. I don't want that kind of headache. I'm starting to question buying a Stellar. I don't want anybody to feel that way, because the issues that I've had with Stellar, they're not even issues, but the little twerks that I've had with Stellar are because it's a brand new model, and it's a new design. So with new designs, there's going to be a little bit of issues that you just have to work through, and they're fixing that. At least a hydraulic issue that I had. For those of you guys that don't know, one of my cans, my refurbished can that I got for free, has 6-inch rollers in the front because it is dual purpose. We made it dual purpose, but apparently the roller hit a hydraulic box, a hydraulic track that allows the hook on the Stellar hook lift to go from 54 inches up to 62. All other systems are manual. You have to manually change the hook height. This is the only setup that I've seen that, and there might be others out there, but I believe Stellar so far is the only one that has a hydraulic control that can control the hook going up and down from 54 inches to 62. And that wheel hit the little box that houses the track and the hydraulic lines and ripped all that out, caused a big hydraulic leak. As soon as we figured that out, we had that capped, because right now I don't have a need to haul 62-inch hook height dumpsters anyways. All mine are 54. And Stellar knows about the issue now, and they are redesigning that, and we'll fix it when the time comes, when they have a solution for it. That's really the only issue I've had, other than my personal opinion that I don't like the way the dumpster shifts from side to side, because it sits on rollers and not like a skid plate. And they have sent me skid plates. So I figured out that it was my dumb self, where I do not have to take off the entire roller housing to put those skid plates on. Those skid plates literally go on top of that little housing that's there. We could take the rollers out. Anyways, my next video you're going to see, we figured that out today. So I believe we're solving all the little quirks that I've had with the Stellar. And other than those two issues, I absolutely love the Stellar. But I have also no problems with my Palfinger or my swap loader. Like, people ask me all the time, which one do you like better? And they all work when they need to work. I haven't had hardly, knock on wood, last time I said this, I had a truck go down for a month and cost me 10 grand. But I haven't had hardly any issues with any of the hooks at all. They work when they need to work. And they work very well. So whether it's Palfinger, whether it's a Stellar, or whether it's a swap loader, I highly recommend all three, because they've done me right. And the Stellar is now the fastest one. Let's just be honest. The Stellar is super fast. I don't know if... I know you can change the settings on a Palfinger. On all of them, I believe there's a valve. But I don't... I tried. I know a couple of the guys from Keystone had tried, and there was no way that we could figure out to speed it up, which I really wanted to speed up the tarp. So anyways, there's that. Better with the Birches. What's up, man? Appreciate you being here. You ever heard of Evolution Welding and Fabrication? If so, anything good? Yes, obviously, I've definitely heard of them. They're in Miami or Florida, Southern Florida. I've heard nothing but good things of them. I don't think I really heard anything bad. There's one guy who reached out to me that his paint color was a little bit different than he thought it was going to be. And he was worried about the paint color that he ordered on the Camp Concept hooklift trailer. But other than that, no, I haven't really heard anything bad. I haven't dealt with them personally, so I have zero good that I can personally say. But the fact that I haven't heard anything bad is a good thing. And the people that I do know that have a Evolution welding dumpster and or trailers, I think they love them. I mean, it looks good. They're on top of their game as far as their paint jobs. Their welding looks good. Their innovation with their trailers looks really cool. I've got no issues. It all depends to me on where you're closest to, where you are on the map versus where you want to buy from. So let me clarify that. When somebody calls me and says, "Hey, Josh, I'm looking for dumpsters," or they're looking for a trailer and they want to buy dumpsters. Okay. If you're looking for a hooklift trailer, I'm your guy, right? I could definitely get you a hooklift trailer, although Trump's kind of messing me up with these tariffs, but hopefully they can figure their shit out and he can stop fucking with my money. Excuse my French. But they're pissing me off between those two because all I want is no tariffs. Hopefully they can figure that out. But if somebody calls me and says, "Hey, I want a hooklift trailer and I want some dumpsters too," great. Your first order, I can get you some dumpsters straight from Camp Concepts. You're going to be paying for the shipping anyways, regardless of it's one trailer on a semi truck or a trailer and 5 dumpsters. So you might as well, split the shipping costs among all of it and get you 5 dumpsters straight from Camp Concepts and I'll be able to give you a discount if you buy a trailer from me. I can give you a discount on the dumpsters. Great. But after that, what do you do? Well, it depends on where you're at, really, to be honest with you, because I wouldn't recommend for somebody who lives in Florida. I love Keystone, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't recommend for somebody who lives in Florida to go and order from Keystone and have it shipped to Florida when honestly, I've heard of good things of Evolution, and I would say go to Evolution. Like, they're right there in your backyard. Get dumpsters from them. Now, if you're in like Ohio, well, guess what? Keystone has a branch in Ohio. If you're obviously in Texas, in the southern states, Texas, Oklahoma, Arizona, Louisiana, whatever, Keystone is very, very cheap on their shipping. So get it from Keystone. If you're in Indianapolis, Wisconsin, or up there, you probably want to go to Mac Corporation. I also have not dealt with me personally with Mac Corporation, but I've heard great things about them. I know they're a family-owned business. I followed their story, and it sounds like they take care of their people, their customers. So I would say go with Mac Corporation. It just really depends on where you're at. If I were to live somewhere else, I would probably buy somewhere close to me. I've heard in the Northeast, I believe Bucks Fabrication. Again, don't know anything about them, but I have heard some good things about them. I believe they're up there in the New York or Pennsylvania area. And then I know guys from California that came to the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase that order dumpsters from Keystone and have them shipped from Texas all the way to California because they can't find anything better over there, or because they like the quality of Keystone. So there's that. That was a long answer to your question, but I've got nothing bad to say about Evolution. Aid Dumpsters. Hello, my dumpster kinfolk from Seattle. What's up, man? Anthony has arrived. All rise. You may be seated. Holy moly. Lance Overcash. What's up, man? Been watching your channel since the COVID days. Just starting out to have 2 dumpsters, 110 and 120. Where should I focus my marketing to start getting some business? 100%. You should focus your marketing on free marketing. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted another one. But no, free. Whatever's free. You only have a couple of dumpsters, not knocking it whatsoever. That's where we all started. Go for free. Actually, there is a video that I put out there a long time ago when I had a lot less dumpsters. I believe probably 5 at the time, of ways to market your company. So go look for that old video. All that still applies. Even the antiquated Craigslist postings still apply for you. A couple dumpsters, you should be sold out within a week or two. Within a couple of weeks, you should have those at least both sold, running, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, oh shit, I need a third, and that's how you start growing. But Facebook Marketplace, Next Door is a good one. Facebook groups, local page groups. I know Facebook Marketplace will kick you out, or they'll how do you say, delete some of your listings, but keep posting at least once a day, twice a day. Keep posting and change up the keywords, and then go to Craigslist, and then word of mouth. That's it. I mean, it should be super simple. I would not pay with a couple dumpsters. Taylor, man, what's up? After the best 2-month stretch here in January and February, I'm looking forward to continued growth. Went to the local home and garden show last weekend where I had the only roll-off booth. Tons of exposures. Dude, awesome you said that. I am stoked for you. I also am going to be doing a show, and I'm not going to say too much because I don't want it to get put out there, but because I want to be the only one there. But I am going to be doing a show upcoming in the next month or two. I did sign up for a show. It cost me around $2,500 for a booth. Not big enough for a dumpster or a truck or anything like that, just a booth. Luckily, I do have a nice, I paid for it during the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase, a nice American AF dumpsters tent or a canopy with a backdrop and all that stuff. So Alexis, myself, and probably David, and depending on where we're at, maybe even Daniel will be going out there and shaking hands with people and trying to get business. Excuse me, but shows are a good way to market. Very good. Make sure they are how do you say, like, specific shows, right? Pinpointed to your target audience. January and February were also really good for me here. Obviously every year is better than it was last year or the year before, because we keep growing and getting more cans. But literally the best January and February in this business, which is incredible because that's a really good start to the year. I saw that and saw a video that showed the house anchors were not bolted down yet and already had walls and roof, but still no washers or nuts on them yet. Yeah, and the guy who filmed the video, I believe, is a like one of those house inspectors. It's kind of funny. New houses equal weak houses. I deliver sod in some of these houses and wonder how they're still standing. Yep, 100%. Our house in Corsicana is 105 years old this year, and it's still, although it's got plenty of settling and lots of foundation issues that we had to fix, but still standing up there. Are 25-yard dumpsters desirable, and if so, what are they being used for? I would say they're desirable only if you don't have anything bigger. If your biggest can is going to be a 20-yard, then absolutely I would say 25 yards could result in more business for you, and you could push those. Construction guys, bigger house clean out, stuff like that, for sure, more construction. Once I got 30s, my 25s became kind of obsolete, right? My 25s became less desirable. But when I did not have 30s and 25s were my biggest container, my 25s were pretty busy. I need an assist. If you have a residential customer that needs a swap out, do you hit their card after each dumpster or wait until the job is complete? Me, 100% after every single swap out. You order a dumpster from me, you're paying there, right then and there. You order another one tomorrow, you're paying again tomorrow. Why? 100%, especially if you're residential. I don't know if those people got money. I don't know if they realize, $400, $450 is a lot better of a pill to swallow today than $1,300, $1,400 3 swaps from now. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. So absolutely 100%. My opinion would be hit that card every single time. Don't go out. Your wheels should not roll, especially being a new startup. You're not in business to fund anybody else's bankroll, right? At the end of the day, we're not in business to loan anybody money. It doesn't say Wells Fargo on the outside of my business. I'm not a lender. I'm not here to none of that to finance you. I'm here to make money. So everybody pays. There are maybe 1 or 2 exceptions where I will send an invoice to people that I know and they'll pay eventually, especially if they do it to me. But otherwise, for the most part, everybody pays. Dylan says he does it every drop. Anna says I hit after every. Okay, good thing we're on the same page. $11,000 to $12,000 job every single day. I would charge it every single day. See if you can ask Entrell if he has done some of that work. It has more labor intensive than dumpster work. See if you can ask Entrell. He has done some of that work. Probably you're talking about the junk removal stuff. I have a Kenworth, a W900, and it's FU Kenworth it. Really? You don't like it? Oh, fucking worth it. I got it. Never mind. Took me a minute. A little slow. Joe says Powfinger all the way. Dylan, thank you. Let's talk about the economy and how it'll affect our business. My uncle, who's a general contractor for 20 years, says we should expect this to be a slow year since nobody wants to renovate because of uncertainty. I see the opposite, Stanley. I really do see the opposite. I've seen a lot more movement. At least the beginning of this year, we don't have much to go by, right? January, February. It's wintertime. I just put a house on the market on Saturday. I had a showing. I believe there's probably going to be an offer. I hope there's going to be an offer very soon. But it seems like the smaller houses, there's more movement. There's a little bit more traffic out there. I don't know, man. I don't see. I know the tariffs are going to be killing me personally. Last time, I don't want to talk politics. I don't want to talk about who I voted for and all that stuff. But I'm sure most of you guys already know. Like, I mean, come on. But let's be honest. Like, he's effed me up twice. So last time Trump was in office, my wife and I and the family, our 3 kids, we had a trip to Cuba planned. That was, at that time, Obama had opened up Cuba for, Americans. Like, you could go. And we booked a cruise to go to Cuba. And Trump took office and he shut that down. So we were I think we were, Jennifer, if you're still watching, maybe you can answer me, but I think we were like 2 or 3 months out. We had it planned for a year. We were about 2 to 3 months out to go to Cuba, something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to see that lifestyle, or that, kind of take you back to, the old days, the good old days, old cars on the road, all that stuff. And I'm Puerto Rican, right? Not Cuban, but I don't know. Those are still kind of my people, right? A little bit. So, and he shuts down Cuba. You can only go if you're going for, business, not pleasure. We were going on a cruise to Cuba, and we weren't able to go. So he messed with me there, and now he's messing with me with these tariffs with Canada. Do whatever you want. Don't tariff my trailers. If somebody's buying a $30,000 trailer, let's say a $35,000 trailer, we're talking about an $8,000 tariff at 25%. So it's really kind of killing me. I've got 3 currently on order that I don't know what's going to happen. And I've got 3 other ones, 2 guys for sure that are like ready to hand me money to order their trailers. And I'm telling them hold off because I don't know what's going to go on with these tariffs. To answer your question though, Stanley, I don't feel as bad as I felt 4 years ago about our economy. I feel that things are going to start picking up. At the end of the day, we can only do what we can in our world, right? In our world now, right? In my world, this area right now, in my finances currently, I can only do what I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't worry. I can't let worry. I can't let fear stop me from doing what I'm going to do. So if that's growth, then I'm going to just continue to grow. I'm going to continue to push it. If I want, if I feel like more real estate is where it's at, then I'll tell you, me personally, real estate is not where it was 5 or 10 or 15 years ago, especially when you're talking about residential. Me personally, again, this is just me on my own personal opinion and what I'm seeing myself. Residential is not going to be where I'm going to be putting any more of my money towards, unless I get like a smoking deal. It's going to be more commercial properties, like a property like this, a commercial building, flex spaces, industrial, Everybody's kind of going into the business for themselves. Everybody wants like a small warehouse. What's crazy is the junk removal job I went and looked at today. To quote, the guy's got probably a 3,000 square foot small warehouse and a very small office. One office, probably 500 square foot office. Not even. 250 to 300 square foot office. He's paying $4,000 a month, and this is one of those flex spaces. There's a bunch of them in this whole thing. $4,000 a month. That to me was insane. But as a landlord, I would love to have something like that. So that's kind of where I'm looking forward. More commercial properties. Waste Expo, Vegas, worth it? Are you going? Depends on what you go for and how big you are. Waste Expo to me is like where a lot of the old folks are. It's how do I say this without being mean? It's definitely more like big wig. It's your big wig from waste management, or your municipalities. It's really not made for the smaller guy, in my opinion. However, there's a ton to see and a ton to learn. So I am going to be going. This is going to be my second year going. And I do say it's worth going. I don't think the price of, I think the price of admission is worth it. And I believe last year, a lot of the vendors were giving out free tickets even. So for the most part, all you got to pay for is your flight and your hotel stay. But ton of vendors, ton of people. Is it a networking event for people like us on this channel? Only if other people like us go. But for the most part, it's not really made for smaller guys, in my opinion, like small to medium-sized operators. It's, again, municipalities, all the waste managements and all their different geographical territories, whatever you call them, all the republics, all that stuff. Those are the guys that are there. But to me, it's still worth it to go. I made some connections last year, and hopefully looking forward to making more this year. Stanley, so far this year has been good for us. We were up over 400% year to date last year. You've got to, let me see what he said next. No, you've got to, in my opinion, take that. And I don't mean this in a bad way, Dylan, but with a grain of salt, because everybody's growth is different. So I would hate for somebody to see this comment and say, oh, shit, he's doing so much better than last year. That's crazy. I mean, it's a great year. But you're nowhere near, Dylan, where you were last year. So you have grown exponentially, and that's natural in your first couple years, right? Obviously, this is not negative whatsoever. But in your first couple of years, yeah, I mean, you're doing what you should be doing, because let's say you start today with 2 cans or a 5-can package, whatever. Hopefully a year from now, you'll have 10, and you could easily double, if not triple or more. You've done a hell of a big increase, but for somebody who's been in business, let's say 5 or 10 years, a 400% increase is almost unheard of. So it really depends. You've got to really take, look at this and take this into perspective when you're seeing a comment like this. I don't want somebody to be disillusioned and say, holy shit, this is a good. It's not that it's because of the economy. It's just because of, not just because, but it's a lot due to your personal growth. Dylan is talking about the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase. I don't know if he was talking about the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase or the Waste Expo. Like I said, I will be at Waste Expo. However, the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase will not take place this year. Let me say that again. The Lone Star Dumpster Showcase will not take place this year because it's going to be a new show. It's the same show. It's going to be a new name. Let's just keep it let's say it that way. It's going to be previously known as, or what did Prince call himself? Previously known as. So it's going to be whatever it's going to be called, previously known as the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase. So it will be on a weekend. I think we learned our lesson last year that We got a lot of feedback from everybody, even though I personally really, really, really wanted it to be more of a weekday thing. It's going to be probably either Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday, or Sunday, Monday. Not sure yet. And also it's going to either be the weekend before or the weekend after Veterans Day. So we're going for that again, and we're going to continue to do that moving forward. So hopefully, I won't be messing with any other shows or making any other shows around other shows that are going on in other parts of the country. Hopefully, nobody decides to host another competing show the weekend of or the weekend before Veterans Day, just to kind of throw, hopefully, we can not step on anybody's toes or any other shows, and kind of give you guys a place that you guys can come to and really meet each other again. Hopefully you're seeing each other at multiple shows throughout the year and just kind of catching up with each other. Because I saw that last year where a lot of guys, had come from another show, or they went to the Dumpsters in the Desert or one of Joe's events in Florida and then came here. I think those are awesome. I think all events are awesome to do. I just, I just don't like them being so close together, like at least a few months or 6 months apart or something like that. Because I know I don't have the time to be going every other weekend at different places. So hopefully we can all work something like that out. But the Veterans Day show, the dumpster show, small guy dumpster show, will definitely take place in November. Guido says, I think I'm going to try an Evolution trailer. Go for it, man. What's up, Eddie from Charlotte, North Carolina? What's up, brother? I have a 14-foot roll-off from EWF and no complaints. They build good trailers as well as dumpsters. Awesome. And I've seen Joe's on his videos. His looks badass. It looks really good. I do like it. Lance, talk to everyone to be social. Let people know what you do. Reach out to people you know because they all know people. Referrals are the best. You will notice that Dylan says that, and I usually don't talk much about it because I'm so antisocial. But Dylan is definitely a social butterfly. I need a dumpster rental contract. Any free ones out there? I don't know. I believe there's a free one on the Facebook 101 Dumpster Rentals 101 group under files. I charge for mine, but there's free ones out there, so don't buy it. Just Google it or go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to put in there the terms of what you're looking for. I'm just telling you not to buy mine. For sure. Go to ChatGPT, put in what you want as far as terms, or ask it, what do you suggest should be my rental terms? This is what I do. This is what I want it to go, 7 days, whatever it is. And it'll spit you out a full contract. And then you can ask it to change it or put it into a PDF for you. And it'll give you a PDF link for you to download free. What kind of response did you get at the show? What show? Taylor Raber. Let's go back to comments. Taylor Raber. I don't see any comment. Oh, Home and Garden Show. Yeah. What kind of response did you get at the Home and Garden Show? Joe, my first agreement was found on Google, and I copied it, modified it a little, ran it for almost 2 years. Same. Omar, what's up, brother? Antrell, better late than never. What's up, family? Hope all is well. Josh, or just pick up a DOD. A DOD, Department of Defense? What's a DOD? What's a DOD? Dumpster on, nope, dirt? I have no idea. Antrell, question. What was the question? Warehouse. Oh, if you were to do a junk removal job, 5 30-yard dumpsters, give or take, warehouse, clean out, what would you charge? Are you basing your charge on junk removal based on how many dumpsters you would do, how long it would take you? Yeah. How would you charge a job that you would say would take up to about 5 30-yard dumpsters? Omar is in the house, says Dylan. Well, Keystone charged me an extra $400 per can versus January's order. Yep, and I heard they're going to go up about another 10% in the coming weeks if they haven't already. And that's the price of inflation. Not really inflation. I think steel's gone up partly because of tariffs too, I believe, right? Ford Muscle, what's up, man? It's been a while since I've seen that name on here. Appreciate you being here, man. Hope all is well with you, brother. He's quoting a junk removal job, 5:30. Yep. And Annalise said that Antrell should let me know. Stanley, this is my slowest winter yet, and I usually pick up by now, but I'm still really slow. Oh, man. You know, a lot of times what we do now, right now, will affect our business 4 to 6 weeks from now or longer, right? So what do I mean by that? Like if I started working on my SEO, on my website, on my AdWords now, not really AdWords is a little more instantaneous, but if what I start working on now, I start to reap the benefits of it, usually between 4 to 6 weeks from now or longer. So if I'm slow right now, what was I doing 2 months ago is kind of the way I look at it sometimes. Maybe I wasn't doing enough. And the thing is, you can never sleep on your marketing. You can never sleep on your advertising or on your AdWords or any of that stuff. You just can't get complacent and think that because things are good, or hopefully things were good for you, that it's going to stay that way. You've got to continue to market. You've got to continue to update your Google business profile. Keep adding pictures on there. Keep adding updates. Continue to, I'm really bad at updating my Facebook page, my company Facebook page, but you've got to keep doing that. You got to keep posting in those groups. You got to keep posting in those local pages. You've got to keep pushing that stuff because, again, what you do now will affect your business, 4 to 6 weeks from now. So, and they also say the average, the average consumer sees a product 7 times before they spend money on average, right? So hopefully they start seeing you more and more and more and more, and then they start remembering, and it takes a while for your branding to kick in, right? And they remember who you are when it comes time for them to need your services. So you've really got to just keep pushing it, bro, in my opinion. About to try and get 10 more coming. Better take Bram fishing and negotiate a little bit. Dylan is addicted. Dylan said at the beginning of this year, and I'm going to say it for the rest of the year, that he wasn't buying any more cans. And I think he's already bought like 30 since then. So, I'm not buying any more. And he keeps talking about how much. Now he's talking about he's buying 10 more cans. He's got that bug, y'all. Ashley better get on him because he's going to start spending all their life savings on some dumpsters. Which is a good thing, though. I mean, it's not a good thing, but you'll get it back. Hey, it cost me $850. I had to get 3 to 4 dumpsters bookings to pay for it. I bet I had 5 to 10 already from it. Extremely worth it as of now. Only do full cleanouts on junk removal. We do 1 a month. Quick 5 to 10K in 2 to 3 days. Oh, bro. We had a conversation. I think this was yesterday or today. I think it was yesterday. He called me Mexican. I definitely was not happy with that. Should have said you were going to go to Cuba to spec out some dumpsters. It's a business cruise. I wish. They canceled the cruise. There was no way I could just have gone, unfortunately. This week has been probably the best week I've had as well. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Says building materials will be affected, which would slow down construction. Who's he? Full warehouse to clean. Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Let's crash the Waste Expo. Ryan is in charge. Where's Ryan? Somebody call Ryan on his phone. Tell him we're going to Waste Expo. Actually, did I see? No, I think I saw Ray from California at Waste Expo last year. That's where I met him for the first time. More equipment, building reputation, etc. But I've seen a lot of new construction going out already this year. 100%, I believe so. Dylan said he was about to call me and cuss me out about the showcase, not doing it again. Did that scare you a little bit there? I was hoping I got a little rise from you guys. We charge $50 to $60 per cubic yard on industrial cleanout plus equipment setup fee. Okay. Bobcat forklift. I don't think I'm going to need equipment set up. It's all going to be by hand. And I don't really have equipment anyways. I mean, a forklift would be nice. But $50 a cubic yard times 30. What's that? $1,500 per 30 yard? Right? No. Yeah, $1,500. I don't know what I was thinking. Interesting. Okay. Evolution Welding and Fabrication makes the best roll-off trailers in the business. Spend the money. Get the reading. I have one that's amazing. Okay. Yep. I don't know about the best. Let's say that. They might be one of the top ones, but unless somebody has actually had and owned every single one of the top ones out there, I don't know about the best. I mean, that's kind of excessive, but I would definitely say they're in the top ones that I would recommend. If somebody were to ask me, I would definitely say, and I've said it before. One, depends on where you're at. Two, I've heard nothing but good things about Nedlands. I've never seen one in person to this day. I still haven't seen one in person, but I've heard really good things about them. I've seen videos on them. That's North Wisconsin or whatever, way up there. It makes no sense for somebody to go to Evolution Welding if they live in Wisconsin or Michigan or somewhere up there to buy a trailer to have it shipped all the way up there. Nedlands, I've heard good things about them. Keystone down here, good things about them. I have one sitting outside. I drove one today. Top of the line Cadillac of trailers, in my opinion. Not to say they're the best ones because I think they're very equivalent to the top in the top tier. And Evolution Welding, Florida, again, top tier, in my opinion. Josh, were you able to check the dump angle of the 14-foot trailer? Well, yes, I did just today. Oh, shit. I didn't take a picture of it. I did not take a picture of it, but I got it on camera. So it should be out on my next video that I believe we're going to drop. What's today? Wednesday? It'll either be dropped Friday or Monday. It was a 14-foot can, but still doesn't matter because it would still dump angle at 45. It dumps at 45 degrees. However, the sting or the rear of the trailer is in the ground. It is pushing the ground and lifting up the rear axle. It gets up to 38 degrees and the rear stingers touch the ground, or they're right on the ground. So 38 degrees, the stingers or the rails are touching the ground, and it'll push all the way to 45 degrees, and it really is a real steep angle. So hopefully that helps you out. Sorry it took me so long, bro. Department of Defense. Okay, that's what I thought it was. And here I said dumpsters on dirt, whatever. But I was kidding. And Trell, I was thinking about that since I have my TWIC card. I was wondering if there is a business to do dumpsters in secure areas. Interesting. Stanley, where are you located? Aid wants to know. 1-800-dumpster equals 9,000 plus 2,000 expenses and incidentals, 11 grand. 1-800-dumpster would charge $9,000, you think, for 530 yards? Wow. I'm in the wrong business. I've been blowing ads since December, and I'm super slow. I think a lot of it is the area you're in. People act differently in different areas. Are you doing the ads yourself, Elite, or are you having it professionally managed? I bid $14,000 on 10 30-yard walkout basement warehouse cleanout, able to load with a wheel loader skid steer. Mostly just a bunch of random household junk, clothes, appliances, and trash. Interesting. Random reload. Podcast room looks good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It took us several hours to put all that foam up there and stain the wood, but I enjoy it. It was fun. It was a good. Department's friends just picked up a nice 8-week job. Oh, and Trell, I do need to talk to you. If we can talk tomorrow, between you and I signed up for that thing, and it's kind of difficult to manage. And Lexus has been doing a lot of it, but yeah, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about that to try and get more. or get anything out of it. Did they require you to do fingerprints? I did the NSA. Guido sounds like he's worried about getting his fingerprints taken. Come on, Guido. Did 2 dumpster jobs today at the Air Force Base. Nice. I have not done any. I did the airport, and I did a juvenile detention center, and that's probably the most official I've gotten. Oh, and Elise says they roll a Nedlands trailer. You got a Nedlands trailer all the way from up there down here? Or down to you guys? That's crazy. Did you buy it used or did you buy it new? There we go. It's very good. And I believe you 100%. I do because like I said, I you can see, you can just see based on, you get a good enough video, you can see the quality. You can see the time, the effort that some of these manufacturers are putting into their trailers, and you can see which ones roll off of an assembly line like a freaking cookie cutter Lone Star trailers. Not naming any names, but like Lone Star, where they just roll them off an assembly line and they don't care. You can tell. So absolutely, I agree with you from what I've seen. Again, top of the line. One of the top ones out there, in my opinion. I have base access, no sponsor escort required. Clients appreciate that. Stanley is in Boston. DNF, I'm in Georgia. Evolution Welding and Fabrication is best. Yep, 100%. I would agree for you. I would definitely say you're there. You might as well go with them, and you've got a good one in your backyard. Anna Lee would like to know where back road is out of. Coming down. I feel like I'm coming down a little bit. Sick. Quote me $4,000 for transport from Evolution Welding, but I own a trucking company I can get here for a lot less and make money going to pick them up. 100%. Might as well. Oh, okay. $1,800 per can. Okay. I was way off. Only 100 charges by the foot. They look amazing and get lots of clicks, just no bookings. I think you're talking about your ads. I am lost sometimes. Well, sometimes when I'm talking and then I'm like, I get way behind on comments, and then I forget what people are talking about. And I had no idea he was going to talk about Department of Defense. I was like, what are you talking about? We got to start a business. Okay, nice. Concealed carry and silencers and printing goods. I don't think we can carry silencers, though. Amazon Center here is almost like AFB trying to get there. Oh, I've done Amazon. I did really good Amazon. There was one Amazon where they just they did steel. They just took down their shelving, and it was all metal. And I got like $750 per. At the time, they were 25-yard cans. $750 per can in just metal alone, plus the rental, which they paid full rate for. And it was nice. I did 3 of those. I think every now and then we hit a nice little jackpot. Oh, look who decided to show up and crash the party right when I'm about to go home. What's going on, Ryan? We were just talking about you, brother. I think Dylan said that you had to crash Waste Expo with us. Someone wants me to pick up a dumpster full of pallets. I can sell them for $2 a piece. Would you charge dump fees on that? I normally do. Yeah. I probably would still charge dump. I mean, I would charge my normal rate regardless of whether I dump it or not. And honestly, like I was just talking about Amazon, like I charge my normal rate, which includes 3 tons, but I still took it to the metal recycling place, and I got the scrapyard, and I got money for it. So yeah, I wouldn't discount. I would just charge my normal rate. What you do with it is up to you. I also I did one. What was it? It was a baseball field, high school baseball field that they changed out all the lights. And that company uses me. I think they use me on 2 or 3 schools now. So basically, wherever they go in the area, they will call us up. They get the contracts to update all the lighting on the fields to LED, and they fill up 2 to 3 30-yard dumpsters full of the old lights because they're really big. They're like big old, I don't know if they're halogen or whatnot, but they're like this big, and then they have like a box inside. And what's inside that box is what's worth money. And when I get those, I got a guy that I could literally just call, and he pays $7 per light as long as whatever's inside that box is still in there. Whatever, I don't know, it's copper, fucking freaking computer board. I don't know what's in there. I don't look, but $7 per one, and I'll be walking away with $1,000 per dumpster for the most part sometimes on top of what I charged. Doesn't happen often, and I love when I get those phone calls. Oof. Kate wants to know if anybody uses hometown dumpster rentals. Not gonna. Yes, sir. Amazon centers are super strict. There's Ryan. You're in charge of drinks when we crash Waste Expo. Waste Expo will be in. I'm taking Alexis is going to go with me again this year, and I'm taking David with me as well. So we're going to have a good time. Started using Home Time in February. I have booked 3 dumpsters through them in my first month. Really? Well, that's good to hear, Quentin. Dylan has a comment to 90% of these comments. I love it. Dylan here at the shop, cleaning my truck and trailer. How's the weather over there, Ryan? I'm about to head out, though. Silencers are legal in Texas. It took 12 months to get it through ATF, but I got a couple. I did not know that. Hit me up, Coordinator Attack. I'm definitely going to be at Waste Expo. And Dylan, if you're coming, and Ryan, if you're coming, it's going to be a good time then. It's the beginning of May, if anybody's wondering about Waste Expo. Dylan, you're always invited to the lives, bro. You just get to the hour around, or 2 hour, 2.5, 3 hour round trip for you. So anyways, guys, I have caught up to the comments. I am done. I am out. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. We only have 14 thumbs up. If y'all can just hit that thumbs up on the way out, that thumb up on the way out, I would definitely appreciate it. Hope you guys like the new podcast room. You guys will see a little bit more of it when we do the full podcast with Dylan and Brian, and who knows who we'll bring on as a guest next time. I think Omar was awesome on the podcast. I also want to bring out Little Big Dump. I think he's a cool dude. He has lots of good experience, and I like his real Texas accent. So hopefully he'll be here and join us as well. So thanks again, guys. We will see you guys in the next one. Adios.